fatty liver and insulin resistance. What is the correlation between these two medical illnesses? Number one cause is the high carbohydrate diet. Let's talk about carbohydrates. When you eat carbohydrates, the liver comes and converts the carbohydrates into glucose. Some of this glucose is sent to your cells to be burned as a fuel, and some of the glucose also is actually sent to your muscle cells to be stored as a glycogen, and then the glucose left is actually sent to your fat cells. But what happens when you keep eating carbohydrates all the time? So what happens is your fat cells will fill up, there's no more space, and now the liver has to take this extra fat, and so this fat will be built up on the top of liver. So how can we find a remedy to that? How can we stop that? Basically, it's the carbohydrates. But okay, I understand. Carbohydrates are essential for us. We need carbohydrates to live, but not the refined ones. What I mean by the refined ones is basically everything that is coming from the wheat, the hybridized wheat that we are eating today. I'm talking about bread, whether it's wholemeal or white, cakes, pasta, cereals, pies, pancakes, crepes, and the list goes on and goes on. You need to go low as much as you can with the carbohydrates. But now, what do we have to eat? You can eat legumes or beans. So you have cannellini beans, you have kidney beans, black-eyed beans, peas, lentils, chickpeas. You can even eat vegetables, a lot of vegetables. And even you can eat carbohydrates, but the healthy ones like potatoes or rice, but even don't overeat them because they might spike the glucose levels. Now let's talk about how can you heal yourself from fatty liver or from insulin resistance. All what you have to do when it comes to the liver, we have some stimulating herbs that can actually stimulate the healing or the cure of your liver. Milk thistle is one of the best herbs. We have dandelion is amazing, licorice is amazing also, ginger and lemon. These 5 herbs, if you actually notice, these herbs are bitter to your mouth, but actually very sweet to your liver. So basically everything bitter in your mouth is sweet to your liver. And if you actually heal your liver, then it's so easy for you to heal from your pancreas or to heal insulin resistance. So if you keep doing this low carbohydrate diet and eat what I just mentioned, the glucose in your blood will actually lower, and so now the cell will be able to welcome the glucose again back to the cell. So you wouldn't have excess glucose in your blood, and even you can actually get rid of the accumulation of fat on your liver.